Hey guys, welcome to our Flying Watch a Thumbnail episode. Continued on from last time. Hope you enjoy it.
Why was I talking about the gift family?
Because we were talking about designs and stuff like Kitty, and there
Oh
you
yeah, because I was
go.
talking about the shop, wasn't I? So
PK.
obviously then the other part of our shop will be the eBay, and again that will be going to the eBay store that I currently have up. Just go if you want to look at what we have on eBay. And obviously you live in the UK. As I said, everything at the moment is in the UK. You can. We currently have. So you just, I think it's under Wicker 77 UK. If you just type that in um, to the eBay search bar, you should bring me up as a seller. If not, click on the link in the About section. That will take you straight to the page. So,
You okay?
yeah, Tabby seems to be coming on quite well.
Kitty is too fluffy, and I don't know why I've made her fluffy. Do you know there's another one you've changed the name of as well? Do you remember Piquet?
Is that the snake?
Yeah, that you named Piper.
That's because when you wrote it out, it says Piper.
It doesn't say Piper, it says Piquet.
Well, you should learn how to spell properly.
That's like writing out, I don't know, Candice, and then someone. No, that's like me naming one of my things Candice, and someone saying, "Oh, look, the name's Candice." No, it's Candice. Don't question me. It's Candice. I think I know what my own child is called.
Yeah, but it is Candice.
We're not having this
That's how
argument.
it's said. Well, actually, talking about names, um,
Don't mention it.
do you a name that I absolutely love? And it is exactly like that. So it is spelt completely different to how it's sort of said. And it's is it Siobhan? Yeah, I think it's Siobhan. So it's spelt. It's a
Yep.
name I absolutely love. It sounds absolutely. I love that name. I
She
love the
says
way it
she
rolls off the
absolutely
tongue.
loves it, and then she can't remember the name.
Yeah, because my memory goes. But it's the way it's spelt. Was it Shannon? Anyway, I will look it up. I will look it
Devon,
up.
Devon.
Either way, it's one of those names that is spelt, and it's spelt really funny. It's spelt like Shagon Yion or something like that. Something really, and you just look at it and you're like, what? How on earth is that said? And then like they say their name, and you're like, oh, I didn't realize it was spelt like that. But it's a really beautiful name, and there's a lot of names out there that are exactly the same. Um, that are spelt ridiculous, like are actually spelt ridiculous, and you're like, oh, how on earth do you say that? And then they say their name, and you're like, oh my god, that's beautiful because it's just said so simply, but spelt really, really difficultly.
I was meant to be called Snow. If that means anything to anyone.
I said yes, darling.
So yeah, I
No,
was meant to be
darling.
called Snow, and because of my last name, that's a big
Well,
no-no for me. It's a big no-no.
so yeah. So Trinity's last name. Oh, I don't really want to put your last name out there, really, do I?
It's a colour. It's a shade
Uh,
of a colour.
she would she would be named if she was being called Snow, then let's just say a Disney princess. She probably would have been called a Disney princess for the rest of her life. Um, However, oddly enough, if you've ever read that book, the description of the character is skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, hair as black as ebony. This is in the actual. This is the actual book, not the Disney film. Um, yeah, skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. I'm not lying, guys. Sorry, my dog's just sort of like having a fit on the floor. What are you doing, Millie? Like, no word of a lie. She literally just went on her back and started wiggling around like she was some sort of snake. Anyway, so no word of a lie, guys. Trinity has, as she's grown up, she fits that description. So I do think to myself, maybe I should have called her Snow. But also as well, she was going to be called if she was going to be a boy, because when I was pregnant with Trinity, I didn't want to know what she was, what sex she was, because I wanted to have a surprise. She was my first child. And she was going, if she was going to be a boy, she was going to be called Blade. That was her dad's choice.
So
We
either
all
way, I
have
got
always,
named after Matrix.
I've always had an agreement with my partner that he named the boys, I named the girls. So as it was, because Trinity, I fell in love with Blade. Yeah. I fell in love with Blade. Her full name would have been Blade Thomas. Blade Thomas would have been her full name. And yeah, so I really expected her to be a boy. And then when she came out a girl, I was like, well, I have no idea what to call her. And I had no names in my head for a girl at all. I was like sat there. She wasn't named for probably about 5 days after her birth. She was still
Did a
tagged.
disappointment.
She was still tagged as baby something because I was like, I have no idea what to call her. So Trinity's auntie came up with a name, which was Phoenix. Now there is a Spice Girl. I'm sure we all remember. If you don't remember the Spice Girls, go check them out, because I loved the Spice Girls growing up. Pure cheesy pop. Anyway, so there is a Spice Girl called Melanie B. She had her daughter. Now it was either a year before or the day before I had Trinity. And her birthday's really close. So I did not want, and she named her daughter Phoenix basically. And I knew my friends would never let me live it down if I named my daughter the same as Mel B's daughter, because they would always say to me, "Oh, you named her after a Spice Girls baby," because I was a fanatic of Spice Girls. So I couldn't have Phoenix because I just knew I'd never live that down. And it's such a beautiful name. So I her dad came up with Trinity. And I thought, yeah, okay, I can deal with Trinity. I think Trinity is a lovely name because I like unusual names as well. Saying that, nowadays an unusual name is the more common names, like I grew up being more common names like Joan and stuff like that. That's now an unusual name. So yeah, so that's why Trinity was called Trinity. Her sister is called Acacia because of now obviously she'll probably going to listen to this and think, well, you always told me I was named after a tree. So there is an acacia. It's actually a bush, I think, an acacia bush, which has a flower on it. She has a very pretty flower, but she was actually named after, if you've ever read any of the Anne Rice books, the vampire queen in the Anne Rice books. That's who she was actually named after, because I like the name, and that she has the same spelling as well, I believe, as the queen from the Anne Rice books. So she's actually named after a queen. So yes, now that's my backstory of how I named my children.
Talk about fantasies much.
I just like unusual names. I mean, I love all, any
You
name.
named us after a film and a book that you like. How is that fair? How would you like it if I gave birth to a girl and named her, I don't know, Marinette?
I would think that'd be amazing. I love the name Marinette.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What if I gave birth?
I know that's from obviously if anybody watches, is it Miraculous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the name comes from there, but I do love Marionette. It's it means it's a marionette doll is a puppet.
Mhm.
So I mean that wouldn't be so good, but the name Marionette, I think it's quite cool.
I swear it came out or something. I can't remember where it came out, but I saw it came out as Marinette meant rise of the bread.
Right, guys, if I go a bit quiet, I'm going to leave Trinity to talk to you because if I go a bit
Oh,
quiet, I've just had to put my phone down because my hands are hurting.
Well, if you're going to talk to me, let's talk about things I like. Let's go to Dungeons and Dragons. So, recently, I've had a new game with my significant other and my closest friend. And
Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard you playing that the other night. It sounded quite good. Who's the dungeon master?
my significant
Like-
other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. I don't care what you say about kitten's paws. Um, I think they're cute the way they are, but I can't make them any better either, so put up with it.
Can you zoom into them
What do you mean zoom into them?
just so I can have a proper look? I need to put my glasses on. I'm getting old, God. Just dropped my phone.
They just
Zoom in. So it doesn't. That's better. Oh, I think they're good. You see the claws?
yeah, but compared to the whole body,
Oh, I think that looks good.
I still need to
She
make
does look
something.
really fluffy. I know. You were saying earlier that she looks really fluffy.
Yeah, I don't know why she looks fluffy. I don't know what I've done to her to make her look fluffy. It's like she's just taken a bath. Like, watch me. I can't find my brush everywhere. I can't find the best size as well.
We'll go back to your D&D in a minute. I just want to pick up on what you've just said. At the beginning of making this so much thumbnail, you said we agreed that it was like she was stood in the middle of all the slimes because she was like trying to be one of them, and she was like having a party with them, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad she had a bath and she got fluffy because, to be fair, if you're going out to a party and you're going to meet some new friends or meet old friends, you shouldn't really go smelling and looking awful. You should really make something of yourself. So this is good that she's all fluffy and that she's all ready to party.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit with her characteristics. Like we've talked about her characteristics. She does. Yeah, she'll do anything for her friends, but she's also a cat. She's a mutated cat, basically. She's part tiger, part cat. So she doesn't like water. Say that big cats love water.
You've seen tigers and cats. They're fluffy.
Yeah, when you shove them into a bath.
You try getting a tiger in a bath.
You don't have to. They just jump into the river themselves.
Exactly. And they're always fluffy.
Yeah, sure. Don't know what I'm drawing. Right, let's add some fluff to this so it doesn't look as weird. Like she's got a rectangular body. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Anyway, so back to my Dungeons and Dragons. I play a Genasi because
Not everybody plays Dungeons and Dragons, so you're going to have to explain what a genasi is.
it's basically a genie.
Right. Okay.
I've got a picture of my Genasi saved because I drew her, so I'm sure Mum wouldn't mind popping that photo up right now. Her name's
Okay.
Storm. She's an air Genasi, so an air genie, basically, and she is just I love her. She's like one of my favorites. I can't get enough of her. She is the best. And then my friend plays I don't know what it is, but it's short, so it fits them perfectly because they're short. And I'm such a bad friend. I can't even remember what their name is. It was something like Nexarot or something. That was their name. So yeah, they play that. A male troll, I think it is. That happened. And so far, we're hiding out on an apple farm because we've just set a house on fire. We didn't mean to. What had happened was we got paid to search for where the mutant rats were coming from, and
Right.
we found out where these rats were coming from. But instead of just killing them, my friend decided to set them ablaze, but missed and set the door ablaze. So the door was going up in flames. My character tried to be helpful and throw water at it. It turned out what my character picked up wasn't water but gasoline.
Oh.
We set the place on fire and then left. We did not go back. The bad thing is, a nun lived there. It was a nun of some deity.
Ah.
We just up and left. We're not the nicest. To be fair, we had no choice. The nun was calling the police on us, so we had no choice but to flee the scene. It's said to this day that nun still doesn't have her home back. I mean, it was that, or it's the beginning where I first met my character's, my friend's character. We went to the bar. I ordered a beer, but to a Genasi, beers have no taste, so I just basically ordered water or something. And oh no, I didn't.
What?
Forgot that was on. So anyway, yeah, so we went to the bar. I grabbed myself a beer, and then all of a sudden, my friend's character runs in and shouts at the man and says, "I want some chalky milk." So of course, the dude is a bit confused at what my friend is saying, and he's like, "I want chalky milk. Give me chalky milk." So the bartender agrees and gives him some chalky milk. He's like, "There, here's your chocolate milk. I hope this does you well." And he up and runs. He takes the plate, he takes the bowl, and he runs. He does not look back, and he hides behind a bush. Now this bush is like what? Almost the same size as him. So the stealth check wasn't that bad. But they failed the stealth check, so we could still see them. They weren't hidden very well, which is when I went out to try and find them again. Now, guards came over because apparently we were making a ruckus. I was trying to get them to leave a bush, so that happened. So yeah, he was making some ruckus, and he made another stealth roll. He kept making stealth rolls, and I was like, what are you doing? Because these stealth rolls kept failing until the last one. But basically we couldn't see any of his body apart from his chin. Just his chin and the top of his face. So that happened.
Right.
And then it was 10 a.m. and he wouldn't stop snoring during the day. So I got fed up and I left. Which is when I got the thing to do the quest. Which was annoying because we got paid doubled the amount we were due, and I made a bet with my friend that it was a so we got the original deal was 5 pieces of gold if we helped. So I was like, okay, I went to my friend, I was like, look, I'll give you 4 pieces of gold and I'll only have 1 piece of gold if you help me. My friend's like, yeah, cool, that's a fair deal. I went back, told him I had help, and he gave me 10 pieces of gold. Now, according to my deal, I only got 2 pieces of gold for my work. My friend got the other 8.
Okay, that doesn't seem very.
That was the deal I made. It was a 1-to-4 deal, which is exactly what we did at the end. I was like, okay. Well, it didn't matter anyway. My Genasi is from a rich family, so it's not like I was running out of gold anytime soon. Like what? I have 28 pieces or something in my thing. 28 pieces of gold corresponds to 100 silver, I believe, and then 100 silver corresponds to like something copper. 1 piece of gold can get you a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. High price stuff.
Fair enough.
But
All
yeah.
right, I'll finish my Instagram posts.
Oh, so you're actually gonna sit and watch me now?
No, because I've now got Reddit, Twitch, and everyone else to do.
You don't even know what Reddit is.
I'm learning Reddit.
You asked me the other day how to get to a Reddit post. Not even that, how to move out throughout Reddit. It's literally r/where you want to go.
Yeah, but I've got a post on my profile. I'm just got.
You've got a Reddit
I'm
profile.
trying.
Why do we need Reddit again? I mean, we
Just
have a Discord.
another platform. We do have a Discord. It's just another platform that people can look at, see us on. So again, that's linked in the About tab. So if you want to follow us on there, you can do. I will post up the videos for YouTube and obviously the things that we sell.
Except there's only me and you on there right now, so there's not really.
Do you actually? I don't think you follow me on Reddit.
No, on Discord.
Oh, on Discord, yeah. There's only me and you on there right now. Be great to have some other people to talk to. Join our Discord.
I mean, I have Amino, not the I have the app, not the actual thing. There's an app called Amino that you can talk to people on and see them, and I've got an Amino account if anyone wants to try and find me. It's not that hard, really. If you know who my OCs are, it's not that hard. Got a lot of OCs, and I've only used one as my profile pic the entire time. Her name is Summer Orlana, and she is a boss to mess with. Yeah, for different things, I change her character quite a lot. She has, at this rate, she might as well just have multi-person disorder, whatever it's called. I really should be saying that. But either way, yeah, I changed her a lot. But she's originally, just one of those tight, rich up girls who just, if you actually make friends with her, will be there for the rest of your life. She is mean, but only for those she doesn't like. And then you've got her big brother, which is Kai Orlana. He owns the business. He banned Summer from using his credit card like 5 times already, but she finds a way through that. And then you've got Blade, in the stories I write, he is my genetically made brother. So we're not actually siblings, but he has DNA of my parents, which makes him my sibling. And then there's me. There's just me. I'm not special. It's just me. But yeah, my OCs, they do a lot. But I don't know if you all saw it. There is. I did draw Kai in his superhero suit. If I show you this now, as you can see, there are a lot of stuff. Yeah, see? This is Kai in a superhero suit. I didn't know what I was doing. He's meant to be a panther in a tux. I don't know. But that's Kai. I have a lot. Eric is another one of my OCs, but I don't use him that much. Lady was nice. That's Disturby. no idea who Miranda is. Storm, that's the lady I was talking about that you've already seen because Mum's put it up on screen. This is Summer. I've no idea if I actually drew her or not. Oh, I did. Well, this is Summer. She's actually smiling for once in her life. So yeah, that's Summer, guys. I've just drawn a lot. I'm not very good at the drawing part, but I'm practicing. I'm getting there. On my way.
You said she's not very good at the drawing part, but the whole point of these videos is that she is doing the drawing, so.
That doesn't make me good at it, it just makes me draw. You mean artists are not very good at what you do? I bet a lot of people sat home and just ate to their heart's content.
Yeah, they probably did.
You know, when I was single, I used to see Valentine's Day as the day of free chocolate. Because after Valentine's Day, all the prices on the Valentine's chocolate would be low because they were trying to get rid of it all. Just stuff to your heart's content. Used to love it. It's the best time of year. It was second Halloween. The pink Halloween.
What? Oh, what? Because you got loads of chocolate?
Yeah.